Hi, good afternoon. My name is Human, and I would like to welcome you to our webinar today. And I would like to introduce my co-host for today, and this is Shirley. Welcome, Shirley.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Human.
It's great to have you here. And I hope you are all going to enjoy our webinar. And we are going to start our webinar right away. And there we are. We are ready and getting ready to go. Shirley, will you start, please?
Perfect. Okay, so today's webinar obviously is A2 English Voice, and we will be having a look at daily activities. So let's have a look at what we will be going through today. So the topic is daily activities, and today's lesson aims is to learn some daily activity words. So we're going to practice some good vocabulary today, and we will also practice using the simple past tense. So let's get started.
Great. That sounds very, very interesting. I'm ready. Are you ready for the vocab?
Ready.
There we go.
Okay, so the first daily activity we will be having a look at is brush. So this is the action or an action to tidy long hair or to clean your teeth.
Well, you must do that every day. You must brush every day because you've got long hair.
Definitely.
And how many times a day do you think it's good to brush your teeth?
Twice, definitely twice. I brush my teeth in the morning and in the evenings before bed.
Very good. That is an excellent action to do and a very good routine.
Great. All right, so let's have a look at the next vocabulary, and this is comb. So notice that with comb, the B is pronounced silently. It's a silent letter, okay? So it's comb. This is a comb. And this is an action to tidy short hair or to use a tool to untangle long hair.
Well, I don't use either of them very much because I don't have a lot of hair. So I don't brush my hair. Sometimes I have to comb my hair a bit, but usually I don't use either of them.
All right, great. And the next one is relax. And this is obviously to become less busy. So if you had a busy day, a long day at work, you can unwind after work and relax with a nice cup of coffee, read a book, watch TV, or anything else that you enjoy. What do you like to do? Sorry, Yuman. What do you like doing to relax?
Oh, well, I love to relax in front of the television with a cup, either of coffee or a nice cup of tea, and also to wear my slippers. You can see in the picture, this person he's wearing his slippers, and he is just relaxing in front of the fire. One of my favorite pastimes.
Okay, the next one is sleep, and this is a state of complete rest. One of my favorite activities also after a long day of work or a very busy day with the kids, a good night's rest is the best.
That is so true. I love my sleep.
The next vocabulary, wake. This is definitely to wake up or to stop sleeping.
And look at this lady. I think she must be a morning person. Because the alarm clock went off and it woke her and she's very happy, but I hate this thing. I absolutely hate this thing because it wakes me in the morning and I hate waking up.
I'm also not a morning person, I must say. I'm very grumpy in the mornings. All right, moving on to our next vocabulary, and this is eat. This is to put food into your body. So this is very important for all human beings. We need to eat to nourish our bodies, to stay healthy, to stay fit, and of course, to fill our stomachs. We cannot stay hungry all day.
Definitely not. I will never stop eating. I love my food. And this lady is quite healthy, I think. What do you think?
A good bowl of vegetable salad. I think you couldn't go wrong with it. But I would accompany this with a nice thick steak, a thick piece of steak, sorry.
Definitely. I'm a meat eater too.
Okay, the next one, drive. This is to control a motor vehicle on land moving from one place to another place. So for example, you can drive from your house to work or to school or wherever you are going.
The roads, are they quite busy when you drive?
Well, to be honest, I'm a nervous driver, so I don't like busy roads. I'll try to avoid them by all means. So I'd usually drive when the roads are quite quiet. What about you, Yuman?
Well, I live in a smallish town, so not a lot of traffic. So I like driving. I like to take a long drive all around the coast to see beautiful places.
That sounds great. Okay, so now let's have a look at some questions, and this is about the vocabulary that we've just learned. Let's do a poll, Yuman.
I am ready. Let's do the first one.
Okay, so the question is the cat waking? Is the cat waking? Okay, so the poll says, is the cat waking? And we've got the options, yes or no. So send in your votes. Let's have a look.
Yes, let's have a look. Well, most of the people that is taking part in this poll clicked yes. Is the cat waking?
Well, let's have a look. Is the cat waking? No, it is sleeping. This cat is definitely sleeping, and you can see that by its closed eyes.
And it looks it's very relaxed. What do you think?
Definitely very relaxed.
Great.
Okay, now with another poll. So here you can see two pictures and it looks like they are on a road. So let's do a poll, Yuman.
Here we go.
They driving? Are they driving? Yes or no?
Well, I can see the two cars and I think they are going quite fast. So I don't think they are walking. So what do the people say?
Well,
everybody said
yes.
yes. Everybody said yes. Let's see.
Good.
Are they driving?
Yes, they are driving. And because it looks like they're driving very fast, we call this a race, a car race.
Car race. Oh, yes, I've got a very, very nice racing car as well. And this one can go very, very fast as well. And they are definitely driving.
Okay, so now let's choose the correct activity to match the picture. So as you can see the picture, there are two people. They are sitting with a cup of coffee and the one has a dog, a little cute puppy. So what are they doing? A, sleep. B, drive. C, relax.
Well, they do have one of my favorite pastimes in their hand. And they are lying back a bit. Do they look very busy to you?
No, not at all. And there are also some good answers coming in.
Yes, let's have a look and see.
Relax. Good. They are relaxing. Okay, so with this we add Sorry, Iman. With this, we add ing to the end for it to become something that they're doing, which is the present continuous. They are relaxing.
So the activity is relax, but when they are doing it, you add ing to act out the activity.
Definitely.
Good, well done. That's excellent.
Another one. So what is she doing? What's this lady doing? A, brush, B, comb, or C, wake?
Well, she's got short hair, but she's got one of your props that you used. Yes.
Brush. Good. Brush.
That
Great.
is a brush. So you can also use a brush on short hair. So the action is to brush, but the thing we also call a brush.
Yes. Okay, another one. That looks delicious. So what is she doing? A, drive, B, eat, or C, relax? What is the action here?
Action. Let's have a look. The correct activity is
Eat. Good. Eat.
definitely. And she's also a very healthy lady because she's eating a carrot.
Great. All right. So thank you so much for participating so well so far. So to learn more vocabulary and grammar, please remember to subscribe to our channels. You can find us on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and on Pinterest. So click that subscribe button. Now, we're going to move on to the grammar section. Yuman, can you take us through the grammar, please?
Yes, I am ready. I hope all of you are ready. Thank you, Shirley. It was great to learn some wonderful vocabulary from you. Today we are going to try and learn, or we are going to learn, how to use the simple past tense. Now we use the simple past tense for actions that are things that we do, but that happened at a specific time in the past. So you can say, what did you do yesterday? And then the answer would be in the past tense because it happened at a specific time, this action that I did. So Shirley, let's do a poll and see if everybody understands how we use and when we use the simple past tense.
Great. Okay, so the poll is ready. So we use the past tense for an action that happened at a specific time in the past. Yes or no?
Well, I see the people are listening very, very well. And they are learning very, very well because the answer they say is yes. And that is true. We use the simple past tense for actions that happened at a specific time in the past. Now, there are two types of verbs. We get regular verbs and we get irregular verbs. Now let's see how we form these different types of verbs. A regular verb is a word, a do word, an action, plus ed at the end. We can say, I want an ice cream. And for the past tense, something that happened at a specific time, we add ed, and we can do the sentence, what did you want? I wanted an ice cream. Let's have a look at some other verbs. Look. Now I look. Yesterday, I looked. Look plus ed. Today, now, I use my pen. Shirley, what did I do yesterday?
Used.
Yes, yesterday or this morning at a specific time, I used my pen. The same goes with call, which becomes called, relax, which becomes relaxed, and ask, which becomes asked. Let's have an example. They relax next to the pool. This is the present. What did they do? They relaxed next to the pool. A specific time in the past, what did they do? They just hung in the pool. No effort. They relaxed. But it happened yesterday. Now we get another type of verb, which we use as well when we use the simple past tense. Irregular verbs. Now, an irregular verb is formed when you use the action word, the do word, but no ed. So how do you form this to become the past tense? Let's look at the examples. Say becomes said. Go. Let's go. Yesterday we went. Now I make coffee. Yesterday I made coffee. I take. I took. I sleep. But yesterday I slept the whole day. And the same goes with the words come, which becomes came, see, saw, drink, drank, eat, ate, wake. And this morning I woke and I was very grumpy. So the difference between the regular and the irregular verbs are the regular verb plus ed. Irregular, the verb, but no ed. And the word changes completely. And there is no set rule how this happens. This is something in English you just need to learn. I think, Shirley, we are going to have a poll.
Great.
See how we use and how we form the regular and the irregular verbs.
All right. So the poll says, choose the correct answers for how we form regular and irregular past tense verbs. And this is a multiple choice poll. The options, Human, would you like to run through the options?
Yes, I'll do. And you can choose any two of these. So 2 are correct and 2 are wrong. Irregular past tense verbs are verbs plus ed. Regular past tense verbs are verbs with no ed. Or irregular past tense verbs are verbs with no ed. And regular past tense verbs are verbs plus ed. And what do the attendees say?
A lot of votes are going for irregular past tense verbs are verbs with no ed. Good. and regular verbs are verbs plus ed.
Well, that is correct. Well done, everybody. Those are the two correct options. So let's have a look at an example of how we change an irregular verb from the present to the past. They eat delicious food at the restaurant. Present. They ate delicious food at the restaurant. Do you like to eat at a restaurant?
To be honest, I prefer nice warm home cooked meals, but occasionally, maybe Friday night, I love eating at restaurants.
And when last did you eat at a restaurant?
I think last month, if I'm not mistaken, last month.
And what did you do then? I
ate. Last month, I ate at a restaurant.
Very good. Well done. Thank you, Shirley. That was a great example. Let's answer some questions. And now we are going to practice how to answer these questions in the past tense. And remember which words are regular or irregular verbs. What did she do? So we are talking about the past tense. A, she relaxed in the pool. Is this present or past? I think it's not past, so it must be present. She relaxed in the pool, or she relaxes in the pool. A, B, or C. What did she do? She relaxed in the pool. A regular verb plus ed. What did she do yesterday? She relaxed in the pool. Oh, and look at this boy. Oh, I love it when my children sleep like this. So what did he do? He slept until 8 o'clock. He slept until 8 o'clock. Or C, he sleeps until 8 o'clock. Now look at the question. The question shows us that we are busy with the past tense, did. So we need to look at the action plus then either ed or no ed. And what is the past tense for sleep? What did he do? He slept, he slept, or he sleeps. And the answer is he slept. Remember, the word sleep is an irregular verb, so it changes completely. He slept until 8 o'clock. Not slept, because it is an irregular verb. And what did they do? Oh, this is also a very nice pastime. Do you like to do this?
Well, for me personally, Human, I love doing this activity. I'm not going to say what it is right now, but this is one of my favorite activities on a nice sunny day.
On a nice sunny day, very good. A, they go for a walk. They go for a long walk, or they went for a long walk. What did they do? Oh, remember, go, regular or irregular. It is an irregular verb. So the answer is they went. It's not goed, because we don't add an ed to an irregular verb. It changes completely. So A can't be correct. B, they go for a long walk. That's the present. The question is, what did they do? We are busy with the past tense. Go, and the past tense is they went. What did she do? She woke up early. She waked up early. Or she woked up early. Let's look again at the answers. And the answer is A, she woke up early. also an irregular verb, and therefore no
ed.
no ed. It changes completely. So that is why B can't be correct, and C is not in the past, it is in the present.
Okay, Yuman, if you don't mind me asking, sorry. What
Anytime.
time do you, okay, I'm going to say this in the present, but it would be great if you could answer it in the past, okay?
Yes.
So what time did, still the past, what time did you wake up this morning?
What time did I wake up? Well, my clock says 6 o'clock. So I woke up this morning at 6. I didn't wake up. I woke up at 6 o'clock. Do you think that's a good time to get up?
It is very early, but I think I'm awake, or I wake up every day at around 6 too. But this morning, I woke up at 7 o'clock.
So you had a bit of a sleep in.
Yes.
Great. Now, what did they do? And here we are using the plural because it's a boy and a girl. And they are doing a very good action, something that Shirley did the vocabulary for. So do we say they brushes their teeth before bed? They brush their teeth before bed, or they brushed their teeth before bed? Now the word brush is a regular verb. Therefore, we add ed. So let's go through the answers. Which one do you think is correct? What did they do? They brushed. Very good. They brushed. Well done. Because it's a regular verb plus ed. They brushed their teeth before bed. Present tense. They brushes. We don't add the s with they because it's plural. And it's also not the past tense. Past tense, they brushed, a regular verb. What did we do? A, we drove to work yesterday. We drived to work yesterday. We drive to work yesterday. An action taking past at a specific time in the past. Now, drive is an irregular verb. So let's see if you can choose the correct one. A, drove, B, drived, or C, drive. For an irregular verb, the correct answer is we drove to work yesterday. Not drived, because it's irregular, no ed. We drive to work yesterday. The sentence is in the present, but yesterday, we can't say that because it's the present. Oh, and this is my favorite on a Friday evening. What did you do? I eat pizza for lunch. I ate pizza for lunch. I eated pizza for lunch. Now, eat is also an irregular verb. So, Shirley, if you have a look at A, B, and C, and you have to change the sentence into the past tense. If I ask, what did you have for lunch? What did you eat?
I ate. So because eat is an irregular verb, it changes to ate. Ate in the past tense, okay? So I ate pizza for lunch.
Let's see. There we go. Perfect. Very good. The correct answer, I ate pizza for lunch. Well, I can eat pizza for lunch, breakfast, and dinner. Well, this brings us to the end of our webinar. And today we learned and used our English voice to learn some new daily activity words. And we also used our English voice to use the simple past tense. But don't forget, If you want to learn more vocabulary and grammar, remember to subscribe to our channels. You will find us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. But what do you have to do? Press that subscribe button and follow us. And on there, on iqbarglobal.com, you will find lots of videos about grammar and very, very interesting cooking videos with our own Shirley. It was great to have this with you, Shirley, and to do this webinar. Well done. And I hope we see you again soon. Just remember, next week will be B1. English voice B1. And then we are going to work on time expressions. So how we use phrases to say something about time. And our next A2 webinar will be on the 17th of June. And then we are going to work on introductions. Hello, hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you very much, Shirley.
Thank you, Yuman. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.